Seriously, relax.
I'm ready, guys.
You're doing one-handed breaks there. See me?
That's it, bro. But man,
One-handed. I'm gonna leave you your thing.
Oh, man, like James, fam. but what side of the fence you on, bro? You know what they say? They always say there's three sides to every story, innit? You know what I mean? There's his side, there's the other brother's side, and then there's the truth, innit? Like, what are you saying though? What are you saying? You reckon that he's got to go?
I'm not a fan of it, personally.
You're not a fan of him?
Not a fan. Not a fan. I don't know about you. For me, I think he should go.
No, but listen, not on a personal thing. Like, on a human level, do you think that should go? But if you were a judge, innit, like you can't be personal. You can't say, boom, I don't like man, because you don't know him, innit, quote unquote. Or even if you were in court, you can't say, yeah, I know him, I don't like the man like that. You just got to say, should he go, yes or no? So you're saying he should definitely go. And why should he go?
You know what? For me,
based on what?
In all honesty, it's probably based on just the character, innit? It's based on the character for me.
So it's personal, bro.
It is personal. It's personal. Based on the character, I think it's for me. How you get a sense of somebody's character for me is important. And from what I see, how he carries on, I don't like it.
I hear that. I don't know, it's mad, fam. It's mad, you know, because I feel like, you see, when you're in the public eye, yeah, when, like, we're in the society now where men are trying to trigger you, and then they're trying to go after your livelihood, fam. I don't like that. You know the ones back in the day, you could slap a man and it was your word against his. You know the ones that, and now a man have got it on video.
Yeah.
And it's mad. If this happened 10 years ago, do you know what I'm saying? Where man had the Nokia phone and that, there would have been no evidence. Like, he would have just said, listen, it weren't me. You know what I mean?
But as I say, at the same time, it is the times. You do have to go along with what's current now. You know what I'm saying? So these guys have to be way more cautious, way more.
No, I understand that.
Perceptive of their surroundings, because like you say, bro, like the thing is, everyone loves any kind of action, full stop. So the second anything kicks off, you should know there's already about 5 to 10 cameras on you immediately. So there's certain things that you have to do that you just have to be aware of, and he just wasn't.
No, I hear that, but my thing is, yeah, like, I always like to play devil's advocate. I'm like, this guy has gone out of his way to provoke this guy, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because he's a celeb. If that was a normal guy on the road and you done that, do you know what I'm saying? Would you behave the same way you behaved if it wasn't Jamie Carragher, bro? If it was just a normal other United fan, because I know, man, if you were provoking him like that, they're pulling over the whip in front of your car and dragging you out the car. Do you know what I'm saying? I know, man, that are turning this into like a real life thing. Like,
Grand Theft Auto.
You know what I'm saying? They're beating you up in front of your daughter. Man's not spitting at your car, you know. He's jumping, he's pulling the whip over in front of your car, dragging you out your car and beating you up in front of your daughter. I know people that would do that, but people get too comfortable because they're like, you know what? He's a celebrity, he can't do that, and they take advantage of that.
The thing is, I don't think it's necessarily just because of that. On the roads, that's how people tend to be anyway.
But you can say the same in a pub. Man will get punched up in a pub if they start talking too reckless for too long. Guys get knocked out by the Imagine if that was just normal Gary in a pub. Like, you know what I mean? But alright, mate, leave it. But keep going, get knocked out.
But that's the thing. It will always be the fact that you are who you are, and the fact that you have your reputation. You have, like, for me, there's no excuses now. You've been in the game long enough to understand that you gotta be way more cautious about your actions. It's slightly unfair. I get it. It's unfair, but at the same time, it is what it is, really.
But on a human level, though, because a lot of people forget these guys are still human beings.
Of course.
On a human level, you know what I'm saying? If you've gone out of your way as a person to knowingly provoke someone and they retaliate,
it's like the rock stars back in the day when the paparazzi all in their faces.
But that's it, listen, beat up man, smash your camera,
everything.
There you go.
Everything.
And you can't say, well, he shouldn't have done that because he's a celebrity. You shouldn't have been in my face.
No, I agree. The thing is that no one's ever going to look at the person that was in the wrong initially, because Carragher don't know this guy. This guy has followed him. Do you
Do you know what I mean?
Purposely.
Purposely.
Yeah.
And when I tell you purposely, to the point, man already had the video rolling.
Yeah.
That's how, you know what I mean? So man knew what he was doing. It wasn't like it was, you know when you just bump in, imagine like, man's leaving a club and I see you, and I'm like, oh yeah, boom, boom, boom. What happened to that fight the other night and that, boom. Yeah, cool. It wasn't planned. But imagine if I come up to you like this, so my... Bro, I'm smashing you and your phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it is. So you look at it from both sides. They're like, oh, you should sack him. But my thing is, people are just going after people's jobs now. Like,
that's normal in football.
But it's normal. But he's not a footballer no more. But
I know.
But you don't even have to be a footballer now.
Yeah.
They're going after your job.
Yeah, it's true.
You're tweeting something 6 years ago, man.
Yeah, for real.
And they're saying you should sack man now.
Yeah, that kind of stuff I don't agree with. But again, this is a current action, and he has to just it might look. No, I could get caught out one day. You know what I mean? And I could be like, yeah, boy. But at the same time, and try to look at it from my perspective. But at the same, I have to be way more cautious. Yeah. And especially now, for me, it's probably even worse because I'm a fighter, and I'm known.
Yeah, you can't be running around.
Do you understand what I'm saying? I already know, especially the thing is, if I see a man come in my face and doing all that, I already know where it's going.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? I already know where it's going, so I gotta make sure you just dead that immediately.
But that's it. But that's why people like Floyd, yeah, he walks around with an entourage, yeah, not because he can't fight, but because he knows he can't put hands on man. Exactly. Because if he does,
it's a problem.
It's a problem, and it's a problem for him because he'll lose his license and that. But my thing is, these people that know that people are in a certain position, they go out and they look for these men.
100%. And these are the same like internet trolls as well.
But
they'll be all over your social media, running their mouth because they know that they're waiting for something to bite. They're waiting for you to bite. And I agree, they're in the wrong, but at the same time, these people have got the time to do that kind of stuff. And that is who they are. That is their status in their life. You can't bite on that.
And that's the thing, like for me, people are like I even said initially, I was like, listen, yeah, if Carragher done anything other than spitting, I would have defended man a bit harder but that's just because of how I was raised, innit?
Yeah.
But at the same time, as a human being, on a human level, you can't...
You understand why a man is...
You can't look at a man and say, because he reacts in anger differently to me, that he's in the wrong, blood. Do you know what I mean? Because certain man would walk away, certain man are headbutting man, certain man are spitting on man. Spitting is vile to me, but at the same time...
I think that's what's making it worse. Yeah. It'd be funny, it's vile in most cultures.
It is. It's the worst thing you can do.
It's one of the worst. Like, he probably could have, if he slapped the man's camera out of his hand, if he did that, or pushed him or something, it probably would have worked out better for him.
Bruv, the thing is, if he pulled over the car and said, yo, get out the car, or meet me in the petrol station, man would have been rating it.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
But he spat on the thing. But at the same time, it's like, you can't forget the human level of this thing, bro. There's two sides, because my thing is, if he loses his job, this brother's supposed to get 6 points, his license taken away, and a fine, because man's driving. You're not allowed to drive on the phone, but man was driving on the phone while filming. That means he wasn't looking at the road, and he had a youth in the car.
I agree.
Do you know what I mean? Everyone's saying, oh yeah, Carragher spat at the child. No, he didn't, blood. Man spat in the direction of the camera.
Everyone exaggerates all the time.
You know what I'm saying?
That's always going to be that's always the aftermath of any kind of action like that.
But people are saying, no, he spat at a kid. No, he didn't, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? You could name me the worst people on this planet. These men would not spit at someone.
But as you say, facts are, this guy also needs to be punished. And it shouldn't just be one-sided.
It shouldn't, but it will be because of the nature of society, bro. Because for me now, I'm looking at it saying, right, this brother could lose his job. Even though he's a millionaire, people like to not have sympathy because they're like, right, he's a millionaire anyway. But the fact is, he is a millionaire, so he doesn't need the job, like. He doesn't need it. You know what I mean? It's not going to keep the lights on. Do you know what I mean? So, also, for the fact that man's come out and apologised, bro, if the family accept the apology, it's enough for me, fam. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people on this planet that have done a lot worse than him and haven't apologised,
fair enough.
You know what I mean? Like, it takes a big man to say, you know what? Like, I fucked up, blood. And not only did he do that, man had to sit in the studios and re-watch the video and everything, blood. Like, you know, he had to re-watch it. You know what I mean? Imagine if when we was in school, blood, a man got called into the head teacher's office, they had a video of man. A man had to watch it, cuz. Do you know how mad that would have been?
And still apologise.
And still apologise at the end. I want to find the teacher after that. You know what I mean? So, bro, like millions of people watched him watch that back. Man's apologised, he didn't have to. Because I know man with less money than him would have said, "Bun that, you want to embarrass me? Can't keep your job."
My thing is, if you know what, he needs to accept whatever kind of actions come his way.
He does
at the same time. But I think the biggest point that you've come with is the man in that vehicle as well needs to get it just as bad.
He does.
Just as bad.
He does, because there's two people in the wrong. But because of this,
and like I said, he's driving with a child in the back. Wow. So he's way in the wrong. He's way in the wrong just to antagonise somebody that you know is famous.
But that's it. Because of the society we live in, the punishment will be one way. And that's not right. And when man was saying, yeah, so what if you apologise, X, Y, and Z, bruv, it matters. Because there are bankers out there, bruv, that destroyed the economy and mash up everyone's life.
Yeah, they ain't saying nothing.
Them man didn't apologise. Them man went home to their family and got a bonus plan. You know them man. You got politicians that are making man homeless and them things there. You got man dying on the street sleeping. These men ain't apologising to no one. Man are talking about fucking 350 million to the NHS and they said actually man lied in that. There ain't no apology.
That's the system we're in.
And that's big things man are apologising for, you know.
And how many households are you messing up?
But there you go. You know, the amount of people that lost jobs and all these things, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Even stuff like Brexit, you know the tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people that are going to lose a job because of that. No one's saying sorry to them.
But at the same time, that shit ain't been caught on camera.
Hey, boy, you're standing in front of a bus, man. That's on camera, man. That's on Google, black. You can Google that. Man, standing in front of a Ross Clark bus, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, standing in front of a bus talking about 355 M's, blood, and bruv, there was no apology, cuz. Do you know what I'm saying? So the fact that he, as a big man, has stood up and said, you know what, I fucked up in the heat of the moment, but it's alright for me. I'm not in the business of holding shit against human beings that make mistakes all the time, forever.
Because we're human. Because we do make mistakes. Anybody criticising has made multiple mistakes. And
bro, it's just that it wasn't. They're just not in the position for a man to actually be criticising them like that. Do you know what I mean? These men make mistakes on a daily basis, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, because no one's critiquing their every move, these men are going on like they're holier than thou, bro. And it pisses me off. That's why, for me, I'm not a fan of him. I wasn't a fan of him as a player. Do you know what I'm saying? Because man was always a rival. I use the captain as well of Liverpool. So that means when Liverpool lose, it hurts, man. Proper. Because imagine how it hurts you as a fan, and then imagine how it hurts you as a player that wore that armband, fam. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand if a man was driving next to me on the motorway saying rare 10, rare 10. Do you know what I'm saying? Bruv. You know, I looked at the Champions League last night, and the way man were talking to me, I would have fought them there and then, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? So imagine if man would...
Let's not talk about that, man.
Well, there you go. So, if I'm ready to fight man, if I'm ready to fight man on Twitter for 1-2 banner, I'm well aware of how angry my man must have been
100%
to lose to United after my man has done that shirt, man's got the scars on his knees, you know what I mean? Man's done all that personally, fam. And then for man to be following him, and then with the daughter as well, you're trying to mug, I missed the same shot again, the same ball as well, man. What's going on, bro? That's another thing's got me heated, blood.
This is what I'm trying to say.
This thing's got me heated, blood.
For me, at the same time, second man comes with a camera, I know what time it is. That's what I'm saying, I know what time it is. Bro, it's my time to go zen mode and just ignore what's happening, bro. Just keep it moving, like, because I already know, like, you should foresee. If it's a different thing, like, I might not even clock that the man in the back or someone else had the camera, and I might get it. It's an instant response to you because you're giving me the grief. But if you're rolling on me like this,
if man rolls up on you with the thing,
I already know what time it is, and I think that's why I think he's stupid.
Absolutely. He showed his lack of intelligence in it with that, but at the same time, it's a very human behaviour, man. And I don't like how people are trying to make it look like, oh, he should know better because he makes X amount of money, bruv. He didn't grow up with money.
Of course, exactly.
Man grew up poor, you can tell. But even the way man speaks, blood, that he didn't grow up with money. Do you know what I mean? Man grew up a working class youth, bruv. And most working class man, you can't run up on them and chat shit. You know what I mean? You can't do it, blood. Do you know what I mean? I don't care how much money you got in your bank now. Do you know what I mean? Like, who you are as a person, most of the time, is down to how you were raised and how you come up. And if man come up in Liverpool on the road,
it's already rough.
It's already rough. When man's on the roads and them things doing the matters, bruv, you can't run up on Jamie like that.
It's true, it's true.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But again, he just needs to That's years of training now that he should be like on point with now.
It is, but I completely, but like I'm the kind of guy.
Yeah, I'm just biased. Like I said, I'm not a fan.
I'm not a fan of him as a player, and I never was. But you know what? He's bloody good at his job, and it's one of them things where, like, from the family have accepted his apology.
Yeah, the family.
Who the hell am I to say actually, boom, nah? You don't, as a human being.
Would you say they've accepted the apology for something else? You reckon that they've been paid to accept the apology?
Maybe so, but even if they have been paid to accept it, bruv, take the money, bruv. Because obviously you needed the money because what? Do you think that he didn't sell the Daily Mirror that video?
Yeah, of course.
Because for the Mirror to get it, and not the Daily Mail or whatever, that means the Mirror offered the most money.
Yeah.
You know the ones there, so that man knew what he was doing. It was about the money anyway for man. Do you know what I mean? So he wanted your money, you got your money.
But punishment should still come to him. Still.
Brother, he should get punished.
100%.
You know the ones there. If they say, boom, alright, cool, we're gonna take your youth from you here for negligence.
Exactly.
Then all of a sudden,
it's different now, isn't it?
It's different. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not in this game of one man getting punished because of his status, blood. Because at the end of the day, yeah, you take the money away. And the thing, we're all just human.
Exactly. It's true.
We are all the same. And when you start differentiating between classes because he's got money and he hasn't,
we become India.